So we did 4 stages, so I'm doing another 6. That'll be our 10. Yeah, I don't plan on speaking much. So, I'm getting another introduction. I don't know if I'm gonna edit these 2 segments into one video and like cut stuff out to make them make it shorter and just have it as one video, or if I'm just gonna put them as 2 videos but still cut them down because so like this may be a part 2 or maybe still in the other video, or it may just be one video. I have no idea. Okay. Kinda disappointed. I'll see what's on the other side, since that didn't take long. I don't really get what's with this transition here of having to go to space, what all this is about. Not sure what they were thinking, but it's just seeing it like that, from what I'm getting, it just very out of place. It doesn't match, and it's not fun platform, it's not adding a challenge, it's just, I don't get it. It seems pretty similar to the other route, just those UFOs were slightly different. You have more grenade guys. Is this to make you think? No, okay, I was gonna say, is it like this direction's like way longer and it's like just a continuation to make you think you're looping through? But see, this is another thing. This has this has legs. It's Astro Boy NES Stage 3. Is it like was that like off a video game or something? Because again, it just seems like easy levels that have likes in this. And if that was like actually based off a video game, but I know I'm going off on that level I just said I wouldn't go with. No, well, this isn't right. If people liked it because it was accurate to a level, the design was accurate. That's one thing, but I had a level that's pretty hard, and it's had downvotes, but it was based off an NES game's level, and I put a lot of time into the enemy placements, making sure that it was very accurate. And because obviously, like Mega Man, it was the Act 6 of Ninja Gaiden 1. And I had to make sure that, because in that game, enemies like, just like in Mega Man, enemies will respawn if you take them off screen and then move back, right? But in Ninja Gaiden, it's far more frequent that they do it, and you don't have to move so much. I think with just that, I would have just added more to the boss fights. Just having top. I mean, it'd be really hard to make that Shadow Devil. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's. I guess that's what the Astro Boy thing was. Just it was based off a level, but it's. If it had likes for accuracy of the accuracy of the rebuild, well, that's one thing. But again, I think it's mostly people just like easy levels. Because my Ninja Gaiden one, I put a lot of... Ninja Gaiden's a hard game, but I put a lot of time to making sure that it was very accurate. That even though the game doesn't work the same, that it's still very similar. That if you were to take out... like if you were to respawn an enemy, it would respawn at the same... you'd be standing in the same place as you would the game at Ninja Gaiden, and... you know, other things to, that you would go through the level like you would in the game. Like in the actual game. So, I've only ever beaten the game once. And, you know, I had my way of trying to figure out and get through the level. In my previous videos, I was doing a much better job of talking, but that's because I was like in the mood to talk. Right now, I'm just not. And I figured just like this is what I wanted to do, is just play this. Might as well record it since I started. I want to do that more often. Of like upload more videos of this, but when I'm not in the mood to talk, I probably shouldn't be playing this. And like I can just not talk and still play. Just you know, do that. But where I'm going with this is that when I'm not in a good mood, it just makes it so that like I can't do the thing I want to do. And that kind of just sucks. You know? It's not the end of the world. It's just it's. If I want to play Mega Man Maker, but I don't want to talk, it's just not going to be a good combination to record my voice over. But anyway, so the Ninja Gaiden level, I did my best to just, you know, make it as accurate and play through it, like I had to do when I played on NES. And, you know, I put a lot of time into that, but it didn't get likes, I guess, because it was easy. Not because, you know, I don't think I got likes for its accuracy. The whole guessing the teleport, which is the right teleporter, can be fun, I guess, but I would hate to have this on a Wily challenge, you know. Just to lose lives, because, like, you have to make a guess. But, again, like, you don't have to make the level that way. I didn't know that this froze fire. that was just done with me. I was planning on just slide jumping to the next one, to the second platform, and then it would just be easy for me to just, you know, just continue across with the adapter. So I think they were trying to go for like I don't know if Metroidvania is the right thing, but like this is just not well laid out for an order. So you want to get, you know, that freezing weapon to freeze this, but do I actually need it? So I can just take the damage, like. So what if I lose some health? If I screw up here, it's instant death. So like, would it matter if I took some damage there? And it all just seems optional, but... And then you have a checkpoint there. When it comes to you getting your key or getting certain things and you have a checkpoint, you know, you keep all of it. So I could have went through this level in many different ways of, you know, you want to get all the things here and then get that checkpoint, or you want to get that checkpoint after getting like just this adapter and then that this thing, that weapon here. The other weird thing is that actually the adapter makes it easier to get this, but you know, isn't that weapon to help you get the adapter? Maybe not. I'm sure there's a timing where you can just go in without freezing the fires and not take damage, but... And that this was like... And that the rush adapter was even easier to get than the jet adapter. I just don't get it. honestly, putting the wheels there actually just made it easier to dodge Cave Enemy. I know I say that as I get hit by him, but it's actually just makes it easier. I like to place things to make it the boss even harder or something, or I like to give him a weakness that makes it like the reason why the weakness is rewarding is because it's harder to hit them with it. So you have to actually put yourself in more danger to hit them with it than your regular buster. I really did not like that. That one was just a bit of a mess. Not the worst thing, but really just locations of, you know, those items, the layouts, the whole just instant death of those teleports. It just all seemed unnecessary. It was not a fun experience. It wasn't. It really wasn't good. And it wasn't hard. Like, I know I say a lot of bad levels are downvoted. It wasn't hard. It was just not enjoyable. You know, because you see what Skullman had all those obstacles, but that didn't make the fight harder. When I used that bomb weapon, I thought like, okay, this is gonna take a while and be hard because I can only hit him with so many of these. He gets very close. He does quite a bit of damage to me. And but then, oh no, it turns out the weakness that did more damage was even easier to hit. This is another level where just there's like a gate right at the start. I could have just been patient with that, or jumped a few pixels later, but I didn't. So far this level seems to have promise. It's got, clearly you're in the city, you're going into a factory, like the name implies. I think this one had downvotes, but so far it seems like it knows what it's doing. Right there's a good, enemy placement of... Let's see if we can do this without getting hit. You can easily just shoot that, shoot the one enemy there from Eggman 5, but then the Dragonfly will hit you. Now, so what it is that you can... Of course, I think it's a lot better if you can do it without taking damage, but we'll have to just see. Yeah, see, it is possible to do it without taking damage. That's a good... Those are good enemy placements and timing for the enemies. Right here we got a guard. The reason why is because for you to damage one enemy will put you at risk of getting hit by the other one. Which is fine, because it's not like you're gonna die, you're just gonna take some damage. But there is a way to... get through it without taking damage, and that's how the real Mega Man games work, you know, and that's, I think, that's what makes a good level if you implement that into your levels in Mega Man Maker. It's what I go for. I always make sure that I can get through my stages with just the Mega Buster and without taking damage. I don't do it in one run, because my levels are pretty hard, and I'm not that good anyway at no damage runs. Alright there, that was another good enemy placement. So right here we seem to be like in the basement, you could say, of the factory with all the mechanisms going to work. We got the red water, which I think is just like rusted water from all the engineering. But it fits, you know, and we got nice enemies and obstacles that are all the same color matching. Oh, oh. Don't know why I did that. I wanted to slide down there. I don't know why I didn't wait. I wasn't really looking where Megman was. I was looking at something else. I know that this was a secret, but I think I've been given too many E-tanks already. Guess I'm done with the factory. Stop the weapon production. I love the sound of the gates, but I probably would just put the checkpoint after it. The gate just saved time for everyone if you died. But yeah, I'm really liking this level. I think this is a good level. Not sure why I had downvotes. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe it didn't. I think it just had one. That's why I remembered. It just had like one downvote. Did this even hurt him? Oops. Alright, more factory. Oh, why do I feel like I have to go down there to get a key? Yep. I want to make a comparison of how I was saying in other levels that they're just too easy, even though they may have some kind of like instant death kind of platforming or like an obstacle, but and this one also has that, but you know, it's easy to get through, but it's the reason why I find this one better than others is that it's just how the design and the placement of everything. Like you see here, this is just a weight, but with how it's the layout, the background, the tiles. I know it's Mega Man and Sparkman, those two I've always found kind of go well together, but it is built well, whereas others either aren't or it's just so lackluster you don't care to appreciate it because you just can't. Let's look for the block that will take me there. Now, I normally say I can get through my levels without taking damage, except for bosses. I don't really try for that. Because for me, I want the bosses to be hard. I want them to be like an epic battle kind of thing, where, you know, you're not gonna get through it easy. Hey, I got something. Oh shit. I guess that was like the factory blowing up or something. Really made me think of like Flame Stag. That was a good level. Whoops. Meant to upvote it. Yeah, I'm just not myself right now. Alright, where are we now? Alright, so where did I say we were going to? Okay, 3 more. We're already at 30 minutes in. I don't plan on making this 3 parts, so I'm definitely just gonna like edit these 2 things and cut down me retrying and just like putting you know, one over the farther. I just want to read the name of the level. It said CP0. Okay, CP. It was making me think of just like checkpoints from Mario Maker kind of things. This is kind of a mess already. I have to take them out, but I'm gonna die once I'm in. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here. Well, I'm gonna stop the stream, but I'll just come back and continue. Because this looks like, yeah, it's gonna take a while. So I want to. I was already like 30 minutes in or more on the other one, so let's just continue with this. Again, this may be 1 video. I may edit this into 2. This is part 3 of this segment, but I don't want it to be 3 parts. Alright. Does it tell me to use Oil Man? Maybe? I don't get this one. I may have to just skip this one because I am not getting it. I can't really critique it or anything because I have no idea what's going on. I'm just trying to turn around and shoot my oil. I'm not even trying to. Maybe it's good and I'm just not realizing what I have to do.